Hey guys, welcome back to Kit Corner. If you recall from one of my earlier reviews, I did the Emerson Gen 3 pants, but I didn't do the top. Well, today I'm going to be doing the top. So this is the Emerson Gen 3 combat shirt top. It's available in a variety of colors. This one here is land camo. But you can pick it up in things like AOR1, AOR2, things like that. This shirt is loaded with features, and we'll just get right down to business. You have the quarter zip top here, so it's fully adjustable, and then you have the slightly Mandarin style collar that you can wear up or down, depending on if you're wearing body armor or not. The shirt itself is a polyester cotton blend, 65% polyester, 35% cotton. The body of the shirt is made of this breathable, like t-shirt style woven material, and then the arms are ripstop, so they'll be holding up to more wear and tear. On each shoulder, you have these slash pockets, common to most combat shirts. Now, this is where my biggest negative, well, one of a couple negatives I have for this shirt are. On the Gen 3 shirts, they went to this double strip of loop material for attaching insignia. And I'm not really sure what the reasoning behind that was. Maybe it looks cooler or something, I don't know. But it's more difficult to hold smaller pieces of insignia like rockers or tabs on here, since you only have these two strips and they're spaced apart. So that's something to consider. The Gen 3 shirt I like a little bit less than the Gen 2 shirt. The Gen 2 shirt also has integrated pockets for the elbow pads with the actual pad that sticks out of the shirt. The Gen 3 does not. It has a pocket for an internal elbow pad, which isn't quite as good in my opinion. But the Gen 3s are what come with the Gen 3 pants. So you can't really buy the Gen 2s just a shirt separately and put them with the Gen 3 pants because they sell them all in sets, which is unfortunate. Back to the pockets. They open up with hook and loop, and they're kind of interesting in that they are dual pockets on the inside. So you have one slot here for stuff, and then you have another one here. So if you need to organize things, you can actually do that. That's a pretty nice feature, I must admit. Both sides are like that. So you have your dual pockets on both sides. On your left, you also have this, which is like a pen sleeve. You can slide a pen in there. It works okay. Just be careful if you move around a lot. The pens tend to fly out unless they really have a strong clip. And then both sleeves have the hook and loop attached or opening pockets for internal elbow pads. Now I'm guessing the reason they went to the internal elbow pads rather than the ones with the external is that a lot of people just weren't wearing the external ones. They're a little bit more hassle. So these, you can slide one in there if you want to, but you can just leave it out if you want more freedom of movement. The ends of the sleeves have a hook and loop adjuster. Take that tab off, and then you can adjust it however tight you want. Or you can leave it like that and then roll it up, whatever the user preference is. Another thing to note about Emerson is that they are quote-unquote Asian sizing, which means for Americans, you need to go a size up from what they list. Like, I wear medium regular in pretty much all my uniforms, except for these, I wear large regular, and they're just about the right size. The one thing about them, though, is the length of the shirt, once again, is a little bit shorter than it would be for a comparable American company, especially the placement of this tag. When I tuck my shirt in, I'll notice that after a little bit of moving around, the tag will be visible, which some people may not be bothered about, but I don't like having visible tags. It's unprofessional to me. And if you move around a lot, the shirt can actually come untucked if you're not careful. So that's one thing also to consider about the Emerson shirts, and that's my other biggest negative about them, is that their sizes are wonky for Americans. The back of the shirt It's pretty straightforward. You have more of the jersey material for lots of breathability. Combat shirts are designed to be worn underneath body armor, so they're meant to be a cooler alternative than standard uniform jackets. The thing I like about Emerson, the biggest draw to them for me, is that you can get the high-speed looking Crye cut uniforms for a lot cheaper than what actual Crye stuff sells for. Plus, it is really good quality. I do use these for search and rescue and for C.A.A. activities, and I've put them through brambles and brush, and they hold up. I have a set of these tops and bottoms that I've had for like 3 years now, and they are practically brand new still, even though I put them through the abuses of search and rescue. So they're cheap, and they hold up. That is the two biggest components right there. Now, as far as actual cost goes, most places in America, most stores will sell them for around the $50 range for the tops, but you can actually get them from airsoft outlets in like Hong Kong for as cheap as like $25 if you're okay paying the $15 shipping, but you still come out ahead then. So that's what I do, is I buy them directly from Hong Kong. But in the States, you're looking around the $50 range, $50 to $55 for a shirt. You can get them sometimes in sets, the tops and the bottoms, for about $100, and sometimes they come with knee pads as well, so you're all set then. But other than them being a little bit short and having the 2 strips rather than solid loop here, it's a good solid shirt, holds up well, definitely good for the price point. It's made of the same materials as the more expensive shirts, but is much cheaper. And the camo, there's some issues with a lot of the replica stuff, the multicam looking a little bit off or not quite matching. These match fairly well to the real stuff, so well enough that you can't really tell the difference, or the untrained eye won't tell the difference if you wear it with actual multicam stuff. So if you're looking for a good alternative to a Crye uniform without dishing out the $250 or $200 to $250 for actual Crye stuff, Emerson is a good way to go. And I definitely stand by the Gen 3 shirt as being a good combat shirt. I will see you next time on Kit Corner.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked it. If you have any questions or comments, don't forget to leave it down in the bottom portion.
Or go ahead and hit that like button if you like the video, and hit subscribe if you want to see updates about future videos.
Also, we have some other channels we think you might be interested in. Central 8 Agency and Rolling Thunder Operations. Don't forget to check them out as well.
And we'll see you next time here on Kit Corner.